Hey guys, Joseph and Shiba here. Now today, I'm so sorry if I'm late with this. So, usually, though, you know how I upload predictions? Well, for this one, I'm getting my prediction out for this death battle. Well, I'm gonna explain why I was like a little bit too late for this one. Well, I'll give you my reasoning. Okay, 1. School. Not just school. And 2, something else is gonna come out this week. You know what it is? Okay then, here's what it is. RWBY Volume 8, bye-bye, is coming out this week. This week, RWBY Volume 8, the premiere of Volume 8, is gonna come out this week. And I ended up taking my time off to kinda, refresh my mind on this, so I can finally catch up with RWBY. And not just that, you also want to know what else is out this week? And guess what, guys? The WWE draft is coming out this week. So, that's why I'm gonna be busy with this. So now you got see that I have 3 things to be busy with this week. RWBY Volume 8, premiere, school as well, and the WWE draft that's gonna come out on Friday this week. So, yeah, that sounds a little bit what it is. You know what they say, it is what it is. Okay, anyways, back on topic. So, when it comes to these 2 characters, Venom and Crona, I've actually had more experience with Venom more than Crona. I've never watched Soul Eater, but I have seen Venom before my childhood. Outside of, I have, the very first one issue. I think it was, the issue, his own comic series. I think it was, Lethal Protector. I have that issue, but apparently I don't know where it is, so it apparently got destroyed by X. But I have the cover, but apparently I don't have it anymore. Sadly, it got ripped. I've also had experience with him in Spider-Man 3. Although I hated that version of Spider-Man 3, we are not mentioning that Spider-Man 3 version, because that one does not deserve to get mentioned. We are not mentioning that version in Spider-Man 3. And then I also had experience with him in Spectacular Spider-Man, Spider-Man the New, and the animated series, the next Spider-Man cartoon, Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon, some video games, and last but not least, his own solo movie, which I saw 2 years ago. You know that one where he's played by Tom Hardy? Seriously though. I've seen the movie, but I have not gotten the DVD. Alright then, so sorry if I blacked out a little bit. So, I just kind of had to try to get myself back together, because I got a little bit distracted. So, okay, so anyways, you know what, enough rambling, let's get to my prediction. Okay, so my prediction of who I think is gonna win is, drumroll please, if I get this one wrong, right, drumroll please, for my prediction, who I think is gonna win. Venom. I'm gonna go with Venom for my choice. Now, I know you're gonna say, Joe2099, why would you choose a symbiote? Well, I've got my own reasons to do this. So, I know you guys are gonna question me and say, but Joe29, couldn't Ragnarok? Okay, I did some little bit of research on Soul Eater. So, here's the thing. So, couldn't Ragnarok, hurt Venom the symbiote? Well, yes. And no. Well, let me explain. You see, the symbiote's weakness has been in terms of, heat and also, if I remember, and sound, really loud vibrations. That no longer exists. There's some feats that actually prove my point. Okay, let's start with feat number 1. So, feat number 1, in this battle, Spidey tries to use I think it's something he used to try to use it on Venom, the symbiote. Or I don't know who this, I think this is Spider-Man. And fire still didn't work. Yes, it's still weak to fire. And another example is, right over here, you see him going through fire. He can still go through fire. The symbiote could still go through fire, and it still it can still fight. Or, let's go to, that's evident feat number 2. Let's go with feat number 3. Another thing I can bring up is this. Also, another weakness is, I also forgot to mention, number 3, when Spider-Man tries to blow something in his face, it still didn't work on him. Also, not to mention that another group of people try to use him. You pull out sound guns and flamethrowers, and he still bears through that, and on the next panel, they're all dead. And yes, I know you could say, wouldn't Crona be faster if she's like FTL? Apparently that's what I've heard, but guess what? Venom is FTL as well. Spider-Man is FTL if we're measuring Marvel street level characters. If you don't believe me, Spidey dodged a beam of light from Mirror Master, and also the Living Laser, and Cyclops' Optic Blast, which is stated to be faster than light. In not only that, I know Crona's form would try to beat Venom, but Venom survived multiple things throughout his wacky adventures. He managed to basically do this in a feat I found. He was able to fight Namor off, and once he fought Namor, that's impressive because Namor can knock out. In one feat I found is that Namor can basically knock out Namor, so basically Namor can basically knock out Captain Marvel. And also, I think that's about it, what I could find. Also, the fact that Venom also had these three insane things. Not only survived a punch from the Juggernaut, also survived a punch from the Hulk, and last but not least, oh yeah, not to mention, he kinda did this. Hold up, let me try to find it. Alright guys, I just found it. So over here, he ends up fighting Null, and once he fights Null, guess what happened? Alright, if I can find it even more, he killed, I think it was it's either, I think that's actually Null the symbiotic god, Null the god of the symbiotes, the creator of the symbiotic race, knows it's a symbiote, and basically though, that's about it. So I'm going with Venom, and all the way. So that's what I have to say right now. Sorry if this sounded like if I was morally going around each feat. It's because, well, I'm just excited. Anyways, let's get on to the end of the video. Okay, so that's what I have to say right now. Again, I'm still going with Venom all the way. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with others. This is Joseph and Shiba. I'll see you guys next time. Later.